Hey guys, how is it going? Welcome back to another video on Injustice 2 Mobile. Alright guys, so in this video we are going to take a look on how to combo interrupt like a professional. Yes guys, so I'm going to take you through step by step how exactly first how you combo interrupt, and secondly how to not mess up when you combo interrupt. Before we proceed in the video, I just wanted to let you know that if you are new to the channel and if you are watching this video for the first time, I would like to ask you to please subscribe to the channel and click on the bell notification for further updates on videos just like this. All right, guys. This is the clip that I'm going to use to show you guys exactly how I did more than 1,000. As you can see the title over here, it's my own clip. If you guys have any questions, take a look at this. Death Poet Gaming. I will also leave the link of this video in the description for you guys to watch. So, we're going to take a look at this particular clip where I have done the basic hit combos for more than 1,000 without getting combo interrupted by the opponent. All right, guys. So, there are a few things that you need to remember before you basically start doing combo interruptions. The first thing is that you can use any character to do combo interruption, but you cannot do combo interruption on every character. There are some certain list of characters which you can combo interrupt. So how to figure out those characters? It's quite simple actually. Characters that are slow with their basic hits, or basically have a lot of gap in between their basic hits. Those are the characters that you can combo interrupt. Now let me give you some examples. In this video, I'm combo interrupting Flora, Poison, Ivy. Entangling Poison Ivy can also be combo interrupted because they have the same basic hits, same basic attacks. And then characters like Swamp Thing, characters like Gorilla Grodd. Gorilla Grodd is a bit difficult to combo interrupt, but yes, he can be combo interrupted. There are characters like Darkseid, characters like Captain Cold. They can be combo interrupted, which means any characters that has a basic hits like do basic hits like Captain Cold. They can be combo interrupted. Let's say Multiverse Captain Cold, or the basic gold Captain Cold, or Mr. Freeze. They can be combo interrupted. Batman characters can be combo interrupted. Uh, Robin characters, they can be combo interrupted too. And let me think. So far this is what is coming up to my head. But make sure that before you combo interrupt, the character that you're trying to combo interrupt should be slow. Green Arrow can be combo interrupted. Multiverse Green Arrow has a different attack style, but he can be combo interrupted as well. Now, characters that cannot be combo interrupted are quick, fast characters. Superman characters can't be combo interrupted. Wonder Woman characters can't be combo interrupted. Flash characters can't be combo interrupted, and many more. But you just need to remember that if there is an opponent who has a fast basic hit action, you just don't need to combo interrupt or even try to do that. Because you will mess up each and every time. Now, in this video, we are not going to talk about the jump attacks. There are some people who are actually looking on how to do the jump attacks, but we're not going to talk about the jump attacks in this video because that is a whole total different thing which would require a different video. If you want me to do a video on jump attacks too, I'll do that. But for in this video, for now, we're just going to take a look at the basic hits which can be done by proper basic hit combo interruption. Okay, so let me begin the video over here. All right, so this is, let me just turn the speed back to normal, you know. So there we go. So at this particular moment, if you take a look at this, it looks very fast. The attacks that Flora Poison Ivy is doing is really fast. But the thing is that she leaves a gap in between, those attacks. They are fast, but yeah, she does leave a little gap in between, which allows us to combo interrupt her quite easily. So there we go. Look at the combo interruption style. So the first thing you need to understand is the basic hit combo, how it goes. So the first thing that you need to understand is the basic hit combos. Now how you do is it's tap, tap, tap. Okay, 3 taps, swipe right, tap, tap, tap. You either swipe right or you swipe down. It's gonna do the same thing. But when your opponent is in the corner, it's better to swipe right. When you're doing combo interruption, it's always better to swipe right. So the basic hits are tap, 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 swipe right, tap, 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 swipe right again. Okay, let me show it to you. There we go. Tap, 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 swipe right, tap, 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 swipe right again. Now let's watch this same thing in a little slow motion so that you guys get a decent idea of what I'm talking about. There we go. Tap, 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 swipe right, tap, 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 swipe right, and then hold block. Blocking is the most important part over here, and leaving block is also the most important part in this particular combo interruption guide. Now, blocking. Now take a look at this. There it is. I have hold block over here, and I'm going to play the video again for you. So as soon as how it goes is, as soon as your opponent does the first hit, let me just take it a little back. Okay, so I'm going to play it again. Tap, tap, swipe right, and then hold block. Tap, 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 swipe right. Tap, 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 swipe right, and hold block. There you see, I have hold the block over here, and then when the opponent, let me just reduce the speed even a little more, and let's go back. Okay, so there we go. The block is hold. The opponent did her first attack, and then without holding the block, I started doing the basic hits again, which is tap, 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 swipe right, tap, 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 swipe right again. There we go. Hold block. She did the first hit, and then it's tap, 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 swipe right, tap, 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 swipe right. Now, there are again a few things that can be, that can create a little messed up scenario over here for you guys, which is obviously the block is the first thing. And the second thing is that you are too slow to begin your attack. Let me play the video. Let me take it a bit ahead because she's going to do a super move. And we don't want to watch that. Yeah, there we go. So we are holding block again. And then she did the first hit, and then we started our combo basic hits again. Now, as I said, guys, you should forget everything while you're doing combo interruption. You need to have a clear head, because even a little bit of mistake will lead to an end to your combo interruption pattern. And the most important thing over here is that as soon as you leave your block, as soon as you hold your block, you should not leave it until you start doing your basic hits. Okay, that is equally important. You need to remember that. Let me show it to you over here again. So there we go. There is a combo basic hit going on. Hold block. There we go. And as soon as, let me just take it a little bit behind for you guys to understand once again. Swipe right, hold block, and don't leave it until you start doing your basic hits. Okay, now yeah, when this is all done, now there are chances that your character might do combo might do specials in between. This usually happens when basically there is an old AI. Now when I'm saying old AI, that doesn't mean that you're having an old phone or anything. It means that if you're playing the normal mode of the solo raids, you will face issues, and if you're playing the story mode, you will face issues with combo interruption. That will happen to each and everyone. It happens to me as well. Whenever there is a new solo raid and you try to combo interrupt, you will face issues because it's an old artificial intelligence that is being used on those particular game modes. So do not worry. When you complete normal mode, then when you go to heroic 1, that particular AI has been changed to the new AI. And make sure that remember this. Now, if in case you're facing issues, there is one thing that you can do to tackle that situation on normal mode, and it also helps a lot when you are on the other game modes too. Basically, it helps a lot when it comes to the whole combo interruption process, and that thing is called as a ghost tap. Okay, now let me play the video again for you. I have used ghost tap over here, but I'm going to show it to you in a bit. So tap, 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 swipe right, tap, 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 swipe right again, then a ghost tap immediately after swipe right, hold block, and then start your combo interruption again. Okay, now what happens is, I don't know if you guys have noticed it, or if you don't know anything about the ghost tap, please let me know in the comments. But when you do a ghost tap at the end of your attack, right before you press the block button, and right after you finish your basic attack string, what it does is it freezes the opponent for a second, which allows you time to hold the block properly, and then it allows time for you to even start your combo interruption, and do not mess up with the combo interruption. Now, let me play the video again. Let me tell you the string of ghost tap and the basic attacks and when to hold block once again. All right, guys, there we go. So tap, 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 swipe right, tap, 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 swipe right, ghost tap right after that, hold block, and then without holding block, start your basic hits again. Tap, 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 swipe right. There we go. Ghost tap and hold block. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to increase the speed to normal, and I'm going to let you guys watch the full video, and let's see how it was, for me, if when I did all the combo interruption, and maybe I think it was around 1100 hits or so. There we go. Even the damage is quite decent when you're doing it with the full Justice League team on. Cyborg increases the damage by a lot, and Aquaman provides armor piercing. There we go, guys. There we go. Look at the hits increasing. The reason why the hits are increasing so fast is because of the fast stack hits, and I have maxed out the fast stack chant as well. So what happens is the passives for Justice League, the Flash allows you to get one extra hit for all the team members. Fast stack hit. 600. There we go. Still not stopping. When I did this on my phone, so it's not my LD player. It's definitely not the LD player, it's the phone. All right, guys. So there we go. 40 seconds left, and I still did a decent amount of damage. Now, if you want to do this without getting interrupted, then maybe you can use a different character. Let me pause this video. You can put in multiverse Batwoman instead of Aquaman, Justice League Aquaman, so that she basically does not let you break the combo meter, and which allows you to do more damage, eventually do more hits. So that is one thing that you can use, instead of Justice League Aquaman. Now, if you guys have any questions or any doubts about this video, or anything about combo interruption, or any advice that you want to share across with all our viewers, please make sure that you mention those questions, those tips in the comments. And yeah, if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to reply to you guys. So guys, if you still are facing combo interruption, then let me tell you something. This is not that difficult, and again, this is not that easy, again, for those people who are new and beginners. So what you can do is you can practice combo interruption in campaign, you can practice combo interruption in story mode, but just remember one thing, that in story mode, when you're doing combo interruption, it's an old AI. So there are like decent amount of chances that the opponent will do a special attack, will spam a special attack or do a jump attack in between. So remember that. But yeah, it doesn't matter, because you're just going to practice it there in the story mode. And when you're playing campaign, instead of using simulation chips against bosses like Gorilla Grodd or Robin, or EPI, I'm sorry, not EPI, Poison Ivy, or let's say Swamp Thing as well. There is also Swamp Thing in the campaign, boss Swamp Thing. So practice it in front of them, and I'm pretty sure that within a couple of days, or depending on the level of your learning skills, you will definitely learn this combo interruption technique, and it is quite useful when it comes to facing some bosses and sub bosses and solo raids and the league raids too. It basically helps you and makes you look like more professional. Your gameplay will be called as more professional gameplay, and at the end, eventually, you will thank me for teaching you combo interruption, because it helps you a lot. When you're fighting against bosses like Captain Cold, when you're fighting against bosses like even Gorilla Grodd, in the league rage, it helps you a lot. And when you learn this technique for combo interruption, believe me, you will feel a bit more professional, in this particular game. And that is what we want. We don't want to be a noob forever in our lives. We want to become a professional player, regardless of whatever the game you're playing. And combo interruption makes you a professional player. And if you have, once again, guys, if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. So let's just play the video. There is just 30 seconds left. We're going to watch it till the end. I did more than 1,000 basic hits over here, which is not that easy, to be honest, to maintain the combo interruption. It's most difficult. There we go. Almost there on 900 hits. All right. 15 seconds. I could have done like n number of combo interruption, n number of basic hits, but just the timer ran out. There we go. That's more than 1,000 hits. There we go. That was nice. Let's go back a little bit. There we go, guys. 1015, which is not bad at all. All right, not 1015, it's 1043. Which is definitely insane, man. It's definitely insane. All right, guys. So if you want to do a combo interruption trick, just like this, you need to follow these things. And yeah, please do let me know in the comments if you enjoyed the video. If you did, subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. All right, guys. Once again, thank you for your time. You guys have a great day ahead. Take care of yourselves, be blessed, and stay safe. Have a good one, guys. Bye bye.